Hey everybody, King Nick here. Just gonna start a Binding of Isaac Rebirth Let's Play. I just want everybody to know my experience with the game. I have well over 1,000 hours into both Rebirth and Standard Isaac. You won't be able to tell that based on my gameplay, but I'm gonna start this fresh file here. I'm gonna play on hard to start even because I'm at that level even if you don't see it. Most of my gameplay is on my PlayStation with my Rebirth, but I'm going to do this on Steam on the PC. I'll set the roles. I'm going to play as Isaac until I unlock a character. Then I'll play that character. I'm going to play as Eden as long as I have Eden tokens, so you can see more of the items come randomly. So that's the general rule of this Let's Play. I might break them, I might make more as it goes. We'll see. So let's get into this. Like I say, you got Isaac and you have all these unlocked characters. Some of them are hidden even. Some might say one of them is lost. So we'll start here on the, it should be the basement. I don't think I have the anything else unlocked. And you see Isaac's starting stats. You got speed, shot speed, rate of fire, damage, range, and luck there. So, alright, why do you want to keep going there? There it goes. My window didn't want to accept that I was playing standard flies. And you have these little diglet worm things that pop their heads up and shoot. The white one's shooting a line straight at you. The black one shoots spirals. I'm not going to pick up the blue heart because if I can take it to the next floor, it'll be much better for me. So it's actually better to take damage on this floor and save the blue heart, and then to take damage on the last floor. Did I not pick up a pill? Yeah, I didn't pick up my pill. That's half a PhD. Hematemesis. There you go. Hematemesis will leave you with one heart, one red heart, and drop, I believe, 1 to 5 red hearts on the floor. Might be wrong on the top end. But it's good if you have half a heart. Or if you have one heart and you want to see if you can drop more. This guy here isn't a big deal. He'll chase after you. He gets tired. The little guy shoots at you. Once you kill the big one, the little guy's going to go crazy and try to kill you. I feel like it's a fear reflex on his part, but that's just me thinking it over too much. This fight is a lot easier when you have any kind of damage upgrade, but every fight's going to be easier if you have a damage upgrade. Alright, the lipstick is going to be a range upgrade, which means we'll shoot further. Like I said, at the end of this floor, we don't have any more rooms left. I can't go into the shop because I don't have any keys, and I don't have any idea where the secret room is, so I'm not going to use my bomb. So I'll take the spirit heart and go down to the next floor. Now, starting on this floor, if we don't take any red heart damage, we will have a chance to get the deal with the devil, which lets us spend red hearts to get decently strong items. Some of them are more useful than others, but that's to be expected. I don't have a key, so I can't go to the item room. Hard mode, if you're curious, because I'm not really going to show off normal mode. Hard mode means you get fewer item drops, so fewer keys and bombs and hearts and coins. Why does it keep freezing? And you have greater chances for champions to appear. Champions are alternate colored enemies that all do a full heart of damage if the standard enemy does half a heart of damage. They also do random effects, like there's a blue one that explodes into red shots if you kill it, so you have to watch out for that. On normal mode, they're more rare, but they will drop they'll drop consumables like keys or hearts, depending on their color. It's static depending on their color. Excuse me. In hard mode, they don't, or they will, but they're less likely to do it. Alright, I got him key. We're going to go back here to the item room, and then we're going to go to the boss so I don't risk my deal with the devil room. Alright, and we get Mongo Baby. If you have a baby with you already, Mongo Baby will do what that baby does, but he's a little stronger when he does it. If you don't have any babies with you, he just is a familiar. He's not going to do too many special things, so he just shoots. And I used 2 bombs to get a gold chest, which I can't open, which makes me a little irritated. I was hoping for a Spirit Heart to make this next fight a little less stressful. But we get to fight Monstro. Monstro's easy. He'll jump around the room like that. He'll hop there, and he'll shoot a shot burst at you. When he's in the air, in the long jump or the short jump, you can't do anything to him. So if you have... if you have... We've unlocked Monstro's Tooth. Monstro's Tooth will let us summon Monstro, and Breakfast gives us an extra red heart. If you have a charge shot, don't shoot at Monstro. Just let him come back down before you let go. All right. I forget the name of this. The black robes. It'll give us some black hearts, and so it'll pay off. This is almost always a good buy. The white heart here, when you pick it up, it will give you a full red heart once you go to the next floor, which is going to happen immediately here, so you can watch that. The black hearts are like the blue hearts, except when you lose one entirely, it does like a Necronomicon effect to the entire room. Luck up, and back to Hematemesis. If I can find an arcade or a blood bank, I will show you the real worth of Hematemesis. Oh, and I passed up the door there earlier with the spikes on around the frame. That is a curse room. Going in there deals 1 half-hearted damage to you, and leaving deals another half-hearted damage to you. Unless you're flying, then going in doesn't do any damage. Iron Bar will make our tears randomly cause our enemies to be disoriented, and they'll wander in patterns that don't fit their normal style. You'll see it here in a minute. The little bone guys are irritating. Anytime you're in a straight line to them, they're going to throw a bone. So your best bet is really to strafe against them. Never stand square at them. Those little things suck you in. If you're flying, I think they have more pull. They might not, but I think they do. If your speed is low enough, you can get stuck in them. I've done that. I had to restart the entire run because there was no way for me to escape them. Ooh, and I unlocked Lazarus for, I think, having as many hearts as I do. So the next run will be Lazarus. Lazarus has the same stats as Isaac, except worse luck. And he begins with an item called Lazarus's Rags, which let him revive once. So if you die in a room, he'll stand back up and just continue the room. Lazarus Rags is the only resurrection item that lets you continue the room. Every other one will take you out to the last room you were in. Gertie here, I should be talking about, is more of a pain than hard. She I guess summons flies and will shoot at you. Basically, if she pulls her head in, swing to the left or right if you're at the bottom, swing to the bottom if you're at the left or right. Toothpicks, easy thing, they increase your shot speed and your rate of fire. I like them. They are easily one of my favorite items to pick up that don't have a huge overhaul on the game itself. I'm not going to explore. I'm just going to go down to the next floor. We have good health. I think our damage is fine. We have a great rate of fire. The only thing we could use is money and keys so I can go into the shops and show you what they look like. Anytime you walk on spikes, you'll take a full red heart of damage. Well, full heart of damage. The only time you take a guaranteed red heart is when you go to a blood bank. Here, I'll show you the blood bank now, which it should be in here. The arcade you have to pay 1 cent to get into. The blood bank here is going to take as much damage as the floor you're on. So the earlier floors will be a half heart and it'll always be red until you have no red. And on later floors it'll be a full red. So we'll play this here and then I'll show you the Gloria Hematemesis. Because it doesn't sound very spectacular at first. So I'll go down to half a red heart, and then I'm going to use the Hematemesis. It takes me to a full red heart, and then it drops these, which I can pick up, and do this again. I'm going to stop it at, I'll stop it at a full red. Pick up all the money. This here is a donation machine. You drop coins into it. It's consistent across all playthroughs, and it jams up a lot, to me at least. You get achievements for filling it up to 999. Some really good items at 999, and as you put more money in it, your shops, which I still have yet to show off, actually become better because they sell more items, and there's not a secret room there. One of those is a library. I don't honestly know which one. Looking at it, I have to figure it out. But you know what? We don't have an active item. Let's go in here. Oh, now's the shop. Our first shop has greed in it, and we'll likely never see another one. But I am gonna. Alright, we unlocked Kane for having 55 cents. Kane used to be my favorite character until Rebirth because he couldn't pick up bad pills. He basically had PhD all the time. And then they fixed that. Air quotes fixed that. The jumping spiders are they're a little tougher than the regular spiders. The best thing to remember about them is that if they jump at you, they're going to jump where you're standing. Alright, we have a double Dingle room. Dingle will summon little poos. Wow. He'll charge you. When he charges you, he'll make a little, there you go, a face of exertion. Shoot, I am not doing well against Dingle. When he charges, he'll do 3 charges, and then he'll be tired for a little bit. When he makes a smile face, he's going to shoot at you. When he whistles, he's going to summon poo and then shoot at you. Don't take damage to the poo. I'm not going to be happy if I do. Alright, we're going to clean that up. We unlock Little Chubby, which is a decent item. Here's the the meat, which is an HP and a damage upgrade. And we did not get a deal with the devil. Well, I'm not sure why. I think I did well enough on that floor. Yeah, we should have got one there. I think with the key that I have, I'm gonna go to the library. No, that's not a library. I am wrong. I'm gonna go to the item room. Pick up Little Brimstone. So, this is another baby. He has a charge shot, though. Like the Brimstone shot. So you're gonna point him the way you want him to, and let go after his cheeks fill up. Yeah, he will likely become a primary source of damage very soon. And we're going to go down in the depths, which is the penultimate floor currently. It'll get longer and longer and longer as you do better. Brimstone is an amazing item. I love it, at least. There's some hate in the community for it, but I don't get that because it can fire over rocks. It fires through enemies. It does a lot of damage. If you have a good tears stat, it doesn't take that long to charge. If you have a bad tier stat, though, then maybe don't pick up Brimstone. It will take forever to kill anything. These enemies, like the knights in The Legend of Zelda, can't be killed from the front, well, unless you have Brimstone, so I'm using a bad example. They can't be killed from the front, so you have to shoot them in the back of the head. Those are a flying variant, and there's also one that walks. Anemic, once we get hit, it will leave a trail of blood in the floor where we walk, and it damages the enemies on the ground. So we're coming up to the live bomb I forgot about. We're coming up to the last floor here after this one. And then I will play as Lazarus, I think I said, for the next run. Maybe, I don't know, I like Kane still. Kane's still a fun character. Alright, I can stand to lose this blue heart, so I'll show you this curse rooms. That's a normal setup for him with the 4 spiders, and this will be a deal with the devil item. This is Guppy's tail, which is terrible for us right now, but I'm gonna pick it up to mark it off at the very least, even though we'll get it again and again and again and again. Guppy's tail causes more. It's more likely if you get a chest at the end of a room like that coin appears. If it were a chest, it would be more likely to be a golden chest, which if you have a lot of keys is terrific. If you don't, sorry, you just have to figure out what to do about it. Maybe don't pick up Guppy's tail. The poo with the flies around it, you can't do anything to the flies until you destroy the poo. I think they're called eternal flies. I'm not certain. That might just be nomenclature from the eternal heart, which is the white heart they look like. Let's go into the shop where we can get this is actually going to be useless to us. I'm going to pick up the key and the pill because it's good, and then we'll get hive mind, which makes spiders and flies that we pick up, or that we create, to be larger than normal and do more damage. We don't have a means to create either spiders or flies, so hive mind is kind of useless to us. But it doesn't hurt to pick it up, because maybe, who knows, on the next half a floor I get to be Guppy, which I could stand to do. Gonna bomb this to get to the golden chest. Pick up a bunch of coins that have no use for us, because, well, we can use it on the next floor. Alright, and then we get to fight Monstro 2. A lot of enemies have like a dead version of them. But Monstro 2 is obviously Monstro here. He does the same things. He jumps, he hops, he shoots off a brimstone laser. If you're standing to his left or right, that's how you trigger that. And then when he jumps, he fires off in all directions. He also has a chance to spawn 4 spider. he has a chance to spawn 4 flies that when they're killed, they fire in 4 different directions. We got the placenta here. This should unlock Maggie, if I'm not wrong. Yep. We got Maggie for having 7 hearts. Red hearts. It has to be red hearts. And then Maggie unlocks some challenges. I'm going to take the rotten baby because he creates flies, which helps with hive mind. This will be the last floor where we fight Mom. Alright, these blue fires are awesome. They will have a chance to at least drop spirit hearts when you bomb them. You can't cry them out, you have to bomb them. Same with the purple fires. Rotten Baby is going to keep spawning flies as long as there's not one of his on the map. So always use his flies as often as you can. They're going to do twice as much damage, and I think with Hive Mind they actually do 4 times as much damage as my tears. So the babies themselves don't give you stat upgrades, but they're worth it. They give you, and they all give you in their own ways more damage. So they're more than worth it. Again, I'm gonna pick this up just because we have the money that we can't use on anything else. And the fanny pack, when we get hit, it will drop a random consumable, from a coin to a red heart to a battery. You know, any of the consumables. I'm just listing them for no reason. Alright, this room here will be the boss room with Mom in it. I don't have a way to open that, and I don't have a way into the item room, so I'm just going to fight Mom. Mom is a giant foot and series of eyes that come down. The foot will come down to crush you. You'll have a decent chance to dodge with the shadow the foot causes. The eyes will summon small creatures to attack you. Ow. Well, alright. Mom laughs when she does damage to you, if you haven't noticed that. But she's gonna die here. She's not got a chance. Alright, we killed Mom. We unlocked a bunch of stuff there. From this point on, Mom shouldn't be the last heart. And you see all the stuff we unlocked there. I wish I had the foresight to read it off to you. But that's going to be the first Let's Play of Isaac Rebirth in the can. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back. Have a good day.